Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, yeah, going into the weekend, let's just talk about today is cancellation day. So there have been numerous cancellations recently. One I predicted in one of my last videos. I predicted that the Cunard ship, the Queen Elizabeth, their cruises would probably end up being delayed because I saw that announcement where they said a small number of crew members have tested positive for COVID 2 weeks before they're supposed to set sail. And I went to myself, I said, a small number. Why are you not telling us the number? Every other cruise line out there has come out and said, yeah, we had 2 of our crew members, we had 5 of our crew members, and Cunard came out and said a small number of crews. As soon as I heard that, I said, that's bigger than 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. I think that's a little bigger and perhaps more people are still needing testing, etc., etc. So I had a bad feeling, and that's exactly what's happened. The inaugural sailing for that ship now has been pushed almost another month further down the road into August instead of July. Not a good start for Cunard, who is hoping to get sailing for the first time. The Queen Elizabeth will still be the first Cunard ship because the others are still scheduled after that one. So at least it'll still be the first to set sail. Another big one for us is the good old Virgin Cruise Line, the much struggling Virgin Cruise Line. And I don't mean that so much as financially, I just mean trying to launch their fleet. It's been a few of their ships for the bookings for the Scarlet Lady have been canceled in Miami again. The first sailings that were supposed to happen, and they've been pushed, like 3 or 4 of the sailings have now been canceled to accommodate the summer season that they're sailing out of the UK and the transatlantic crossing that has to happen to get back here for the Port of Miami. So they canceled, 3 or 4 cruises to allow for that to happen. Their brand new ship, the Valiant Lady, which was supposed to set sail in October, will now set sail in March of next year. So another 6-month delay in that ship getting going and getting started. So yeah, they're not having very good luck. If you're wondering what the count is for inaugural sailings in in the United States for the Scarlet Lady, it's up to 6. This is the 6th time, that's 6, Don, that's 5. 6th time that their inaugural sailing of the United States has been pushed since they were supposed to set sail. You know what, whether I like the ship or enjoy the ship or it's for my taste or anything, I just would love to see them set sail. I feel so bad. Imagine trying to start a cruising company at the beginning of the pandemic. That's just the worst in timing that you could possibly have. But you know what a good timing is? A good time right now would be for you to just hit that subscribe button. If you haven't hit it already, just hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you'll be notified of all upcoming videos. You'll be up to date with the ships that are sailing, with the ships that aren't sailing, with the cancellations, with the new protocols and the protocols that are changing, as well as seeing all the vlogs that I'm planning to do in the near future, including one on the Celebrity Edge in the next 2 weeks. So yeah, again, it doesn't cost anything. I would be most appreciative, and it really, really does help the channel out a lot. Well, another round of cancellations was announced a little while ago in Australia. A lot of cruise lines canceled their sailings coming up in this fall. In fact, Princess Cruise Lines, that was really hoping to set sail, has now pushed it to December, hoping for Christmas cruises out of Australia and South Wales. Who knows? Right now, the vaccination rate in Australia is not good. I think fully vaccinated in the country is still around 6 or 7%. And now they have the Delta variant. They're reintroducing more protocols in some places and more restrictions again. And I don't know, like the country only has 8 million people. I don't know what that government's doing waiting for vaccines this long, and what the real thing is. Because if you don't eventually start vaccinating the country, you're going to be in a permanent state of lockdown. Not necessarily the populace, but no travel, no people coming in, and you're an island. You need shipping. you need that, it's got to come into your country from somewhere. And so we just shipping containers, that's where the COVID's getting into the country right now. So it really is a question of why the vaccination rate in Australia is taking so long to get going. I'm not from there. I don't know if there's lots of hesitancy or if it's just not coming in. I did watch a thing on a doctor. The doctor did say that the vaccination rate here is really, really slow and really, really trickling. And I think that's on the government to uphold their end of the bargain, if you will. So that's another line of cancellations. So that's Cunard. We have Princess, we have Virgin. Also, as far as Australia is concerned, one cruise line decided, yep, we're not going to sail out of Australia anymore, and they moved down to Dubai, out of the United Emirates, because they said after months and months and months of negotiating with the Australian government and getting absolutely nowhere, absolutely zero progress negotiating with the government in Australia, when they contacted the United Emirates, it was all too easy. All too easy. So I hope that doesn't become a trend in the near future, because I want to get to Australia next year. Who knows if I can, because of everything that's going on down there, but that was one of my goals for next year, is to get into a couple Australian cruises. I want to head down there. I want to go to New South Wales. I want to see the area. I can't wait, but it's not looking promising when some cruise lines say, yeah, you know what, negotiating with the government here is just like pounding your head on a brick wall with zero answers other than no. And so I can totally see the frustration that they were drawing from. A couple other cruise lines, they've postponed a few of their cruises. You're going to see more and more. This isn't going to be a one-off where cancellations are going to happen. As crew members, or as the crews are trying to be brought back and they're struggling to bring crew members on, and they have to fly them in, they have to do the new testing, they have to quarantine them, they have to retrain them, they have to do a whole bunch of things, right? So it's like I said, it's just not a matter of snapping your fingers and a ship is ready to go. It takes time. And so that was one of the things that Norwegian has been struggling with. The good news for Norwegian is they're getting ready to sail in Alaska at the end of this month. So they're, well, the beginning of next month, I guess, the first week. They are looking forward to getting their ships up and running. Finally, they did say it would take them about 90 days to get ready from the time they were cleared to sail. And they're pretty true to their word. It's been just about 90 days. So when they said 90, they weren't lying. It's been 90. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.